What's up guys, in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to make your own Blender profile picture, just like this ones I'm about to put on screen now. So yeah, all you will need for this PC with Blender installed. If you don't know how to install Blender, just go to your browser, search up Blender install, and then install the 5.0 version, which is the latest version. So I'm going to see you when I'm on my PC. So when you enter, this is what you should see. When you get the gorilla rig, or you can just close this area. Just currently a plain white gorilla. If you want to change the name, you have to click on the name, then go to edit mode, then you can delete it. I'm gonna like that. To change the color, you just have to go back to object mode. Don't click on the black outline because that's the rig. You want to click on the mesh, which is the gorilla. Click this little beach ball icon down here. Go up here, just click primary color. You can change that to whatever. I will just do green. If you want lava, you just drag this slider up. And then you drag this one up as well. Make it actually look kind of like a lava monkey, because without any color emission. Kind of bad. If you want ice, you need to kind of break in. That's up there, so yeah. But you're probably just going to do a standard color like this. That changes the face texture. If you want a face pack, there are face packs. Yeah. So then you want to pose it by clicking this black, like any of the black outline, to make this all orange. Going to pose mode, dragging out this, clicking object, and then clicking any of these. Make sure this isn't enabled, because if that's enabled, it moves both, as you can see. So if you disable that, you can now move one arm. So say you want it to be waving at you, you just have to drag it into position. Like this. Go to rotate. So yeah, you just wanna you see it's now waving at you, but if you get the other hand, move that up. You just need to experiment with poses. The pose that you want won't always come to you easily. You could spend 10 minutes deciding. Just deciding. And once you found your pose, you can rotate your hands to how you want it. For mine, the hand is going to be like this. But yeah, so once you've got your pose, you can check what it looks like in the final thing. It's pretty good, but it is a bit dim. And I just decided I want to move that down a bit. And then when you want to add cosmetics, that will be another link in the description for that, but you just have to, I'm just getting it up. I think I'm going to do the Hawaiian shirt. You just have to drag it onto here. import FBX, currently it will look very pink. That's normal. So you have to move it like so. Until you get it straight. And you go back to get it over the gorilla. This isn't going to be perfect because this is just a tutorial. So then you go down here, you click this little triangle and you click linear. Closest where this folder. Okay, so you see what the name is, Beach Cosmetic 5 Atlas. I just have to find that there. And there's the texture. If it's playing up, because I literally did one earlier where it wasn't. It's playing up now, I'm gonna have to cut quite a lot. So yeah, and then you just add another cosmetic, you literally do the exact same. Just go to your files, go to wherever it is, go to the cosmetic thing. I'm gonna grab a badge and I'm gonna drag it in. Import FBX. Okay, I'm going to have to move that. You just get it to in the right place-ish. Rotate it. Go back to move. Stick it in. That's way too high up. If I just do that. So then it's hatless. So I do the same thing here. Little cosmetics. Cosmetics. Textures. Textures. It's not hatless too, it's hatless. Here, hatless PNG. Then you just continue that until you've got it done. I will cut to when I've put all the cosmetics I want on it. Okay, so I've now put all the cosmetics I want on it with all the textures. So the next thing is to add a camera. So you go to add camera. You can click G to grab it. And then if you click the key, this is what I use because it's kind of simple, and you should use it if you don't have a number pad or if you don't know how to move on render. It's called the grave accent key. It's like the one under escape. I hold that down, click view camera, because then you can see what it looks like. But right now I'm just gonna angle this camera straight. Hold up, I go back into view camera. That's what it looks like. I want it slightly bigger. Makes it ever so slightly bigger. If I go back into it, it looks like that. So I can notice I can move that down a lot. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna move it down a bit. So now if I go back in, there we go, that's what I want. The next step, but now I need to add lights. So if you just go to light, add a point, you can straight up just what I do, is put one. Up by the left side. We go on this because it shows like where the light is. See now? Looks a bit more light. So I just bring that down. Then I add another light on the other side. Like this. Move it slightly away so it's not too bright. And then add a light again. This time put this one inside, almost inside the gorilla. And then move it all the way back. Now if we go into our camera, it looks like this. It's a lot brighter and a lot nicer. So then if we click F12 to render our final image, this is what it should look like. So then you just have to go, that's open image, I'm actually very stupid. And you click save as. Then you go over to your files, check that it's actually saved. Which I can see it's there. So now I can close Blender. I don't need to, but I can just bring up a Google page. Okay. PhotoP. Go to PhotoP. Online photo editor. I don't know why it's so small. Click new project. Instagram. You can leave the color as white. Then just click create. Then we just have to go to our file explorer. Drag on the profile picture. And size it to your liking. This. So then you click here. And then you go here to right click the lasso select one because it's probably on that. Click polygonal lasso select. And that's just like a background remover. So you just outline your character. So you'd go like around here, over there, over there, over there, around there. When it gets back, you just, I see when I'm finished. Yeah, and it's Control plus and minus to like zoom in and out. And then once it's got the black outline, you click Control CV. And you should have a layer, see? So now if I get rid of that, I've just got the background layer and this layer. It looks pretty good now. But if you go and zoom in, you might find loads of bits that aren't supposed to be there. But I did pretty good on this monkey. So I don't have to erase anything. If you have to erase anything, I recommend putting it's erase here. If you right click it, there's erase tool, background eraser, all that. And you just like, you have to click yes to whatever that is. And when you do it, if you can't erase it like this, not erasing, it's because you haven't put the layer on right. Like you have to relayer it and stuff if the erase isn't working, because then you can go like put it at the front and then or it at the back like that, and now it works. So you just have to move the layers. You don't need the original one with the background anymore, so you can just click on that, delete that. Keep the background for now, and it should, you might have to erase something. I recommend putting it on like only like 2 to 3 pixels and just going down in a straight line, even if it goes over the monkey, because if you notice, it's like pixelated. So if you have it on like 2 pixels roughly, you can just do that and it'll keep that looking bit, but it'll be slightly further in with no errations. So yeah, like with no bits that you didn't get out. So yeah, once you've got your thing like this, then you go to the other link in the description and down and use the backgrounds. You don't need to, because you could have, when you chose the background here, just put it as a solid color if you wanted a solid color. But I'm going to use the thing that I just said. So I'll go to backgrounds. This monkey's light green, so I'm going to drag the light green one onto here. Then do this. You can keep it like that if you want, or you can step it up even more by going, and then if you select the layer 1, I forgot to do this, so you can keep those out. I just didn't, but I'm just going. Select the layer 1. If you go to image and go to adjustments, you can go brightness, contrast. I put this at 15. You don't have to if you don't want to. And then 10. But I just kind of like it like this. back to this. If you want this clear, you can keep this clear. And if you don't, you can go filter. I'm gonna just click on that and then go filter. You can add a blur here, Gaussian blur. As you can see, that's on the layer you click. So if you, and then you can change the blur to like really blurry, so it's just gone, clear, or in the middle. I'm gonna keep it at like 7 point something-ish. I just kind of like that. Because now that makes any bits you missed erase stand out even more, like this. So I will be able to show you what I meant from the erase. Then if you go to erase it all, click here, click down to like 2 pixels. You can just click that straight down like that. I have my mouse sensitivity not on the lowest. Let me just redo all that. I'm on mouse on really low sensitivity, so it shouldn't move too bad. Just go like this. If you mess up a spot, just go back over it. And when you get to like the bottom, always stop, because if you continue going and you've just messed up a teeny bit and you click Ctrl Z to go back, you have to go back on literally everything. There's a couple bumps there, but if I zoom out, that's impossible to see. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. That's already looking pretty good. But then I like to go to this tool. It's probably on the sponge tool. These are what it looks like. That, or that. I like going to the dodge tool, turning the pixels to about like 60. Keep the hardness all the way up and just go over the face, like so, because it brightens it up and makes it more. And you can go for the palm of like the hands, like the places you want to be like, as in like it just pops when you like go near it, like that. And then you go back to that tool and go to burn, turn the size up to like 50 pixels. You need to turn the hardness all the way down, and then you can add shadow to the bits that would have shadow. And yeah, that looks awful, like when I actually go straight in. Blender's already pretty good at this, but this is just like, if there's a bit that you want to add shadow on that you notice that Blender hasn't. I like imagining that it isn't coming from like straight down. I like imagining that it's coming from like one side, because like this side has more lights. So say I put a teeny bit of shadow there. If it's coming from this side, I put a teeny bit of shadow there. And just put a bit like under the arm. I know in Blender we put the lights on all sides. That was just so you could actually see it though. And I like going back to the dodge tool and going over the chest. And just to make it pop a bit. Like that. See what I mean? It's like a bit, it's like less dull. It's like out there. So then you're done. So then you just click File, Export As. You can do PNG or JPEG. PNG, I just go like zoom out. Let's see if it looks good. And you click Save. It will just be like New Project PNG. So then you go to your files. It will come in your downloads. And I'm just gonna move it to my. Here's the outcome.